The UK's economic landscape is shifting, and the implications are significant. A stark report from the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, released alongside the Chancellor's spring statement, paints a picture of increased uncertainty and slower growth. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a fundamental recalibration of the nation's financial trajectory, with far-reaching consequences for the government's spending plans and the overall economic health of the country. The OBR's projections reveal a considerably more challenging economic outlook than anticipated just months ago. The forecast for economic growth in 2023 has been slashed in half, plummeting from a previously optimistic 2% to a mere 1%. This dramatic downward revision underscores the escalating economic headwinds facing the UK, reflecting a confluence of global pressures and domestic challenges. The report doesn't shy away from the gravity of the situation, highlighting the increased uncertainty surrounding the nation's economic future. The implications of this revised outlook are immediate and substantial, particularly for government finances. The increased debt servicing costs are staggering. The OBR projects an additional £10.1 billion will be required to service the national debt, a significant sum that will necessitate difficult budgetary decisions. To offset this increased expenditure, the government has opted for a course of fiscal tightening, involving cuts to welfare spending and restrictions on Whitehall budgets. This austerity measure, while necessary to regain fiscal headroom, will undoubtedly impact vital public services and potentially exacerbate existing inequalities. The OBR's report is not just a technical assessment, it's a wake-up call. It underscores the precarious balancing act the government faces in navigating the current economic climate. The delicate task of balancing the need for fiscal responsibility with the imperative to protect essential public services presents a formidable challenge. The austerity measures outlined in the report will undoubtedly spark debate, with critics likely to question their impact on vulnerable populations and the overall social fabric of the nation. Independent analysis from the consultancy firm, Capital Economics, provides further insight into the government's fiscal maneuvers. Their assessment reveals a fiscal tightening of £9.7 billion, or 0.3% of GDP, in 2020-9/30 compared to earlier projections. While Capital Economics describes this adjustment as modest, it's crucial to understand the context. This tightening only partially reverses the relative loosening of fiscal policy implemented last October, amounting to a reversal of approximately 30% of the 1% of GDP expansion introduced at that time. This suggests a course correction rather than a radical shift in fiscal policy. The Shadow Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, is also likely to face increased scrutiny and pressure in light of this revised economic outlook. The higher borrowing costs projected by the OBR will undoubtedly complicate her party's economic planning and necessitate a reassessment of their own fiscal strategies. The challenging economic environment presents a formidable test for all political parties, demanding carefully considered responses and innovative solutions to navigate the uncertainties ahead. The stakes are high, and the decisions made today will have profound consequences for the UK's economic trajectory in the years to come. The OBR's report serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and challenges inherent in managing a national economy in a period of significant global uncertainty and volatility. The government's response, and the subsequent debate it will undoubtedly generate, will be crucial in shaping the future economic landscape of the UK. The road ahead is undoubtedly challenging, requiring careful navigation and decisive leadership to steer the nation towards a more prosperous and stable future.